Ladies and gentlemen, today I will present you my place branding strategy for Hanoi, the capital city of Vietnam. To start with, Hanoi, one of the most modern cities in Vietnam, yet still be able to keep their Vietnamese cultures, unlike Ho Chi Minh City, which is quite westernized. As the capital of Vietnam, Hanoi welcomed tens of thousands of diasporas from different regions to the city each year, adapted many different cultures. It is believed that people who can stay in Hanoi must have good qualifications or stamina to catch up with the rapid growth of the city. The day starts very early and ends very late. No one in here can actually stay at home for the whole day. People in Hanoi are always outside, on the street, moving fast and enjoying their life. But the question is how fast Hanoi people are moving, and how enjoyable is the city where they live in. So which obstacles are preventing Hanoi from moving forward? As well as many developing countries, air pollution is one of the major environmental concerns in Vietnam. Research have found Hanoi is the city that has the worst air pollution in the Southeast Asia region. Each year, Vietnam emits approximately 83 gigagram of black carbon, the key short-lived pollutant species paramount for air pollution abatement, make Vietnam the fifth highest emitter in Asia, just after China, India, Indonesia, and Pakistan. And much of the black carbon emissions are concentrated in Hanoi. The city also has consistently unhealthy air quality readings with PM level ranging from 100 to 200 microgram per cubic meter, while WHO guidelines indicate that PM 2.5 level should be at 25 microgram per cubic meter to be considered safe from pollutant risk. It is clearly that air pollution problem in Hanoi is not caused by climate change or global warming but the inside factors. Today I will bring up two of the biggest reasons that cause the air pollution in Hanoi. First is the lack of green transportation. In Hanoi, the main transportation is motorbikes. By 2020, Hanoi has 5 million motorbikes, equal to 90% of all private-owned transportation. Out of all the causes to air pollution in Hanoi, pollution from motorbikes is the most serious. The government had always released announcements to stop and reduce the use of motorbike, however it never works, because there is no alternative for motorbike. Indeed, public transport in Hanoi has very poor operation. The city had low take-up rate of bus rapid transit. There is no priority lane for buses, while Hanoi has most of the worst traffic jam in the country. In consequence, the public transport was never a first choice for Hanoi residents. Another difficult map to solve in Hanoi is the waste treatment capacity, because they are still using the obsolete way, bury. After 90% of waste in Hanoi is buried. In 2020, the biggest waste treatment complex in Hanoi has run out of capacity, and there's no more land to extend. Besides, the people don't have much awareness on classify and recycle waste. Unlike some developed countries, they have 5 to 7 different types of waste container, while Hanoi only have 2, and not everywhere. It seems that Hanoi has not utilized its enormous human resources to solve the crisis, so I have come up with a strategy to unite Hanoi residents and the government. You cannot make Hanoi greener without having the greener mind from the residents. This strategy will be divided into two themes. Green Mind is what towards Hanoi people, and Green City is what this project expects the government to do. The project will have two parts. Each will have Hanoi to solve one problem. Firstly, we are going to start with public transportation. For the Green Mind, we will be running a campaign called Mask is Must. We will do interview with Hanoi people and make them answer the question, why mask is indispensable item while traveling on the street. We want to use this direct way to emphasize the air pollution condition to Hanoi people. This campaign will also let them know in mind that motorbikes are the main culprit that cause air pollution in Hanoi. They should as well be acknowledged that it is also the cause of the rise in lung cancer cases in Hanoi. Because Hanoi people love to live on the street, they are always sitting by the pavement cafe, food shops as a Hanoi beautiful culture. They will be the first one to be affected by the pollution from the motorbike. And after that, we can encourage them to consider using public transportation more as an alternative. We think this is the best time to start the whole project with this campaign because of the new operation of the first metro train in Hanoi, which has been in use since the beginning of 2022. Finally, after 10 years in progress, the first sustainable public transportation has appeared in Hanoi. Thus, the new bus line, Vinbus, which run by the green energy, was also in operation in February in 2022. So far, there has been more alternative transportation for Hanoi people to choose than before, so it is the right time to ask them for a change. At the same time, we expect a 5-year plan for the government to support this project. Firstly, the Vinbus road needs to be increased in quantity, especially in the center of the city. Thus, Hanoi Metro Line is also need to improve its quality as well as quantity in operation. Lastly, all the train stations should have accessible platforms to the bus stops and residential areas. The government should make public transportation become more convenient and flexible because that is what motorbikes are in Hanoi people's mind. The alternate for an optimal solution must be more optimal. By the end of this part, we expect Hanoi people to place public transport as their first choice, and Hanoi can be able to own a smart and convenient public transport network. This will decrease the use of motorbikes and the air pollution. The second part is find and recycle waste. In this part for Green Mind, we need to raise Hanoi people awareness on classification of garbage. We should populate the definition of classification of garbage towards Hanoi people and ensure that they will be able to identify different types of waste. How do we do that? We will create an animated music video using a popular Vietnamese nursery rhyme and rewrite the lyrics about classifying garbage. This will help Hanoi people easily remember the song and the message, and it will be engraved in their mind as a routine and a natural thing to do. This music video will be aired as commercial ads on TV and online device of Hanoi residents. There will be the follow events to support this project. Meanwhile, we will also launch the new public garbage containers throughout the city. In the parks or on the pavements, we can create more conveniences for the residents to cooperate with. If the residents can share their work by classify and recycle waste themselves, it will help saving money in waste disposal for government and shortening the process for the waste treatment companies. For visual idea, we plan to base on the emblem of Hanoi, which can be seen in most of the signs in Vietnam to identify Hanoi. We will combine this emblem with the recycled symbol and make it green color. This logo can represent our desire to change Hanoi people's mind, make them care more about the environment, about the city they love and are living. Only them can save their city. And here are some examples of promoting the project with visual elements on the billboards. Thank you for watching.